Here we are back in Otaru at this 9.8 million yen, 60,000 USD home. It's 3 stories, including a garage basement area for LSDK. Built in 1996, 170 square meters of building space, 170 square meters total. About a 15-minute drive from the station and 30 minutes from the bus stop. Here it is on the map driving. It is about 1 kilometer away from the nearest bus stop. So about a 15-minute walk from there. It does have parking. Here is the neighborhood. Very quiet, peaceful neighborhood with most of the homes, if not all of them, being lived in. For the price, I think this is a good home to consider. It does have some cracking on the outside of it in the foundation area. Doesn't look too severe, but I'll get into that at the end of the video. Here's the entranceway. See the stairs going up to the right. The living room and a smaller bedroom off to the left. Underneath that carpet, I believe there is a heating system for the floor built in. I think I show it a little bit later. I have not seen the kind of heating system that's in there. This home does not have any air cons. I was in Niseko in Otaru doing viewings, and most of the homes do not have air cons just because the climate until more recently wasn't hot enough, and most people, here's that heating system under the floor. And most of these homes just use these kerosene heaters that you see off to the right there. But climate is changing, and this area is getting warmer in the summer. So you may need to, probably advisable to install some air cons. That would be an additional cost that you would need to think about. As you can see, there are the items left in this home from the previous owner. As always, don't really know what's going to happen with those items. They could leave them, they could move them out. That's just something that we'll have to talk about when somebody's wanting to move forward with the purchase. Here's the kitchen. I think that's a rice dispenser there. Does have, it's a microwave oven, I believe, but an oven area. They're always that exact same size here in Japan when you do see ovens, which is a bit rare. There's also another microwave oven they used up on the shelf there. Here's the bath and shower area. You can see they have their washing machine hooked up there in the corner. It's like the water heater there off to the left. Also in this area, a lot of the baths don't have the auto fill and auto heating systems. Actually, it looks like this one might. There's a panel on the floor. A lot of the homes I was viewing in the area do not, for some reason. You'd think in a cold climate area they would. Here's the door to the garage. I wasn't able to open the door, but could get down through these stairs. See, it's large enough to put a car in there. A couple motorcycles or bicycles off in the back. This is a concrete build, as you can see. Some additional storage area, which is why, 170 square meters is pretty large. I guess that's about 1700 square feet. Pretty large for Japan, but you can see a lot of that area is here in the basement. Trying to use my flashlight to see some of the stuff down here until I found this light. So just additional storage, I guess, and access point. This is a closet in the hallway and the toilet next to it. So it is built in 1996. It hasn't been lived in about a year, I believe. But for the price in this area, I think it's a good home to consider. Niseko is crazy expensive. If you're watching this video and interested in buying in Niseko or Otaru, you probably know that the prices in Niseko are a little bit crazy. Please like and subscribe. I was able and had the privilege of viewing some really nice homes in Niseko, like over $1 million, and I'll be posting those as well here probably next week. Here's one of the rooms connected to the second bedroom on the second floor. Lots of closet space. Did not see any water stains on the ceiling, which is always a good sign. I believe this home does have a system to help melt the snow on the roof. It is a flat roof, but a lot of the homes in the area do have flat roofs. Plenty of closet space, some drawers off on that left side. There are not a lot of homes for sale, especially like super cheap homes in Otaru, but if you get to this price range, the 10 million yen range, 10 to 15, you can find a pretty good home that you would have a lot fewer worries about long term and short term, like having to do renovations. This one looks pretty good overall and don't think it needs too much renovations. You can see the tatami. It's not new, but it's I think it's fine the way it is. Here is a second toilet on the second floor, which is always nice to have. A lot of Western buyers do prefer two toilets, not always common in Japan. One more bedroom on the second floor with the storage off across the hallway. See, this is carpeted. Another closet there. Look back down the hallway. And here, when you see an S, it was a 4SLDK. The S stands for storage. This is the storage room. Could be used as another bedroom, but there's plenty of rooms in this home, so don't think it would be necessary. But always nice to have extra storage. Like a privacy window. See a little bit of the sea there. Small storage for maybe this is the system to, you see it says snow sensor, so maybe this is the area that would control the snow melt up on the roof. Here are your two kerosene tanks. Almost every single home up here in Sapporo has those big kerosene tanks as a main source of fuel, that and propane. See the ladder to get up on the roof. Here's some of the cracking in the foundation. See that going up quite a bit. Doesn't look too big, but it is there. This wall, here's also, you can see some rebar kind of popping out. This wall to the right, I think it might be the neighbor's wall. Not really sure, would have to check, but this was leaning quite heavily, which is obviously not a good sign. If that goes, that's going to hit the wall. Hopefully wouldn't cause too much damage, but should be taken care of sooner than later. Another crack with that rebar sticking out. So this is the home tour in Otaru. If you're interested in this home or others in this area or any place in Japan, please do reach out. You can contact me via WhatsApp or email. Thank you very much and have a great day.